so I can subscribe to the channel. And maybe my face will not be on someone's underpants. People who have masturbated in class, just why? I sat next to a guy who looked at DeviantArt latex BDSM drawings. This was a 400 level history discussion course with less than 10 people in the class. I want to say I was surprised by this, but it lined up with everything I knew and heard about him. If you are reading this, Ben, fuck you. I wanted to discuss the First World War, not look at your shitty porn. Edit, to clear up some confusion. No, I did not do the 5-finger shuffle in class. It was Ben, now dubbed Wilbert, who had a date with Rosie Palms. He didn't care then, and he doesn't care now. I was writing some notes from the board, class was over, and had kinda been working it under my hoodie for the last half hour. People leaving was, I thought, a good distraction to finish up, but the teacher caught me. For some reason, us making eye contact rocketed off the most insane, leg-buckling finish imaginable. She was horrified, disgusted, told me to get out and never come back to her class, all that stuff. That's how I managed to get expelled from homeschooling and stopped being invited to holidays. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Not me, but a classmate. We were in the school's auditorium watching some movie. I don't remember what movie it was, but it was some documentary and definitely not sexy at all. This was a big auditorium and there was like 13 of us, so we were all spaced far from each other. I saw from the corner of my eye that a guy in the row below me was moving a lot. He was in that row alone, and I was in the top row alone. I guess he forgot that there was someone behind him, because when I turned to look at him, he was fully out, full on wanking it. No idea why he was doing it, but mind you, we were 16 years old at the time, so he really should have known better. His mom needs to read the How to Stop Your Child from Masturbating in Public WikiHow article. That's a WikiHow article, amazing. For legal reasons, I'm not allowed to say. However, the horse didn't seem too pleased about it. Damn, it must have been bad if the teacher seemed unpleased by it. Someone seriously misinterpreted the meaning of horse riding classes. It was a weird time, but when I was an elementary kid, I was unaware that I was masturbating in class. My way of masturbation was to rub my penis between my legs and eventually get off. I discovered it in class during our examinations, and the feeling of nervousness and excitement lead me there. I remember that I frequently do it, and it was the earliest masturbatory experience I can think of. He was jaying off. My classmates did it once, lies, they did it 3 more times. They were caught by the camera, and the weird thing is they did while the teacher was there, and what's more weird is they didn't get in trouble for doing it. A mild punishment, yes, but they didn't even call their parents. Not me, but my teacher was caught jerking it in the computer room. By the computer teacher. During class. His classroom was next to hers, and they were connected by a little room in the middle, and he would go over there while his class was doing tests or something. Holy shit, that dude's life must be over. One of my friends was the coolest in the class, became bored and horny. He used his biology book to look at a drawing of a naked woman and started masturbate. 2 friends next to him did it as well, because they did everything to be cool as well. So I just saw how 3 friends masturbated in class next to each other. Gayest moment I've seen, and they all say that my story is made up now. Well, fortunately I'm more believable than them. I lost faith on those 2 guys doing everything the same just to be cool. Not me, but I was sitting in the back of the class in English language arts, and I was bored. So I just started looking around the classroom, and I saw a kid in the very front of the class just with his hand in the back of his pants, and he was bent over, and I'm pretty sure he was fingering himself. His face also didn't make the situation better. Also, yes, he was the weird kid in that grade. I'm at a loss for words. Hot substitute, flu season, almost half the class was gone. No one at my table group. Everyone was typing on shitty school keyboards, and the computer fans sound like jets taking off. Didn't get caught by the teacher, but my friend said he knew cause he had done it to the same teacher in another class. He was a bro and got her to bend over across from me to help him. Her boobs were down and her bra was too big. I saw her nipples cause she wasn't wearing a very conservative outfit and had a v-neck. I helped him the next day see the same thing. Then the day after, our 60-year-old guy teacher was back. Good times. You guys were like an orca hunter killer team. Impressive coordination. I remember in middle school we had a cougar of math teacher. A guy named Moses caught this kid jerking off to our teacher with his jacket covering his lap. He recorded this kid jacking off under his desk, and all I could ask was if he used the same jacket to cover it up to clean it up. We were all clapping under our desks for some exercise in music class. I mean, this was going on for a few minutes at a time in this lesson, and I was a hypersexualized 11 years old. Go figure. I'm sure I wasn't the only one doing it. A few hands went up when asked if we wanted to do it again the next week. Haha. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and like. In the next video, I'll lose my grandfather to cards.